Today's lesson is a great lesson, and you can say the title is Top Secret for IELTS Reading. First point, it is IELTS, not IELTS. And some students and teachers unfortunately saying IELTS. That's wrong, it's IELTS. And students of grade 12 and teachers do have to take IELTS Academic general. So academic IELTS. Today's lesson is about IELTS reading. Top secret of IELTS reading. So reading skills or reading academic reading for IELTS secrets, and how did I get 8 out of 9 in IELTS reading. Top secrets. Take care and let's go. First of all, reading for IELTS, we can say the hardest test for a lot of students and teachers. If you just go back for some of your friends' IELTS score, you will find that they got in IELTS reading maybe 6, maybe 6.5. Speaking 7, 7.5 and more. Writing high score. Speaking to high score. But in reading, just 6, just 5.5, just 6.5. That's why I ask you now to go through, to dive with me now in reading IELTS skills or top secrets, and how do you get high score in reading for teachers and students too. Let's just start. Now I'll share with you an important file. This file is great. I need your feedback at the end and in the comments. So let's go through IELTS reading and what are the questions, type of questions, what about the time, what about the score, how can I get this score, what you say now teacher of or students of high school like 6.5, 7, 7.5 and 8 too. Let's tell you my secrets in IELTS reading. How many questions? You have to know the types of questions, not how many questions. About the number of questions in reading, there are 40 questions, 40 questions, 40 questions. But I want you as a student, as a teacher, to know the types of questions and to practice on the types of questions. Types of questions in front of you now, multiple choice. I left the first one because it's our lesson today, it's matching. So second one is multiple choice. Multiple choice question means A, B, C, D to choose the best. Identify information like true, false, and not given. To explain that later in many videos. Identify writer's views, one of the hardest questions. It's yes, no, not given. Classification or categorizing questions and information. Sentence completion, complete the sentence by one of the words or two, not more, from the passage, the reading text. Sentence completion and also summary completion, summarize, and it's also to about a skill of understanding the theme itself. And the last one is table completion, and there's also flow chart and so on. You will see one by one. Today's lesson is only about matching questions. Let's go to the score. Most students don't know what about the score, how many sentences correct, so how much I get. What about the score? Correct answers from 4 to 5. If you got 4 answers correct or 5 in reading, that means you got 2.5 as a score out of 9. If you got 6 or 7 answers correct, that means you got 3. 8 to 9 sentences correct, that means you got 3.5. 10 to 12, that means you got 4. 13 correct answers to 14, that means you got 4.5. 15 to 18, you got 5. 19 to 22, you got 5.5. So if you want to ask, Mr., how how did you get a score of 8 in IELTS reading? That means I answered 35 to 36 correct answers out of 40 questions. I did a mistake of 4 mistakes, 37, 38, 39, 40. It means 4 sentences for my test were wrong, were not right or true. So that's why I ask you to keep the correct answers and how much score for each one of them. This is important to know for most students. About reading skills in general, before answers, most teachers of IELTS or students that taking private lessons in IELTS, unfortunately, just teachers practice them about reading skills and read and so on. No, I want to give you now a first plan before we're gonna go to the first type of questions about matching questions. So let's go first for the first plan. What can you do? What do you know before entering the exam of reading IELTS academic reading? Let's say first you have to learn the difference between scan and skim. Scanning and skimming. Scanning means read by eyes. Don't raise your voice while reading. It's not a loud reading. It's a silent reading by your eyes. Move your eyes without concentration about the whole meaning. No, just move your eyes for the lines. Second is skimming. Skimming means move your eyes but with concentration after reading one of the questions and want to go back to the text just to know the answer, but faster. Do it quickly. Finding specific information. Specific information, when you read the question, you got some details, some elements, some keywords. Go to the text again to find specific information related or equal to the same in the question. This is in general. Take my strategy that I did and always I do. 1. Highlight for a computer test, and I like IELTS computer test better than paper test. I always do IELTS, and that's what happened with me before I did IELTS computer test. Let's go to the strategy. 1. Take out, highlight, underline, pick up people names, people jobs, places names, times, dates, days, hours, and numbers. 5, you have to underline or highlight faster in the first passage, not all over. In the first passage, because you have 3 passages in reading, IELTS academic reading. So first passage, you have to highlight places, names, with a capitalized letter, and jobs, people names, jobs, possessions. Also, you have to highlight or underline numbers and dates. So that will be clear first, and it will be easier for you to go back and find the paragraph number, the place, the same information, because most of the questions of passage 1 are asking you to give names, numbers, dates, and so on, especially matching questions. This is a strategy, important one in passage 1, especially passage 1. Let's go to during the intensive reading, and when you just go through passage 2, there are some places you have to read and understand extensive and intensive reading. Identify the type of the word needed. Some questions are complete. You have to say this word is, what I want to add now is noun or verb or adjective or adverb. After you just determine what type, what part of speech for the word that will help you to get it, to pick it up. Find information in the passage and check the number of words can be used in each answer. Students, take care. There's in the highlight, in the heading of questions, there are some conditions you have to follow, the policy of the question. One is write one word or only one word, not more. So that means the answer should be one word, not more, not two. If you answer two and one of the correct, one of the answers, one of the two words is correct, the answer is wrong because they ask you to use one word and you used two. Also, they can say to you in the headings, answer, right, or answer or choose only two words, no more. That means the answer should be one or two, but not three. And if you did three, would be wrong, and it's not true. Let's go type one of our lesson today. One of the secrets. I can't give you some secrets to answer this question easily by practicing more and more for the same type of matching paragraphs with the numbers of questions coming below. The question headline is, which section contains the following information? Which section contains the following information? By the way, in the next of the video, I will show you practically what is the question about. Which section contains the following information? Which section of the passage? The passage will be in paragraphs, maybe paragraphs in numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or maybe in letters A, B, C, D, and so on. Subsections means paragraphs of the passage. And the following information will be opposite. If the passage paragraphs were in letters, the information questions will be numbers and the opposite, vice versa. Let's go to, for example, now the passage is the cicada's song. Cicada is a name because we have a capital letter. For some students who don't know the meaning of a word, let's see what is it. And it's a capitalized, maybe animal, maybe a job, maybe a place name, let's see, or one of the people. But if you know the meaning, it's an insect. So let's go. The cicada song has 5 sections from A to E. That means the passage of cicada's song has 5 paragraphs, A, B, C, D, E. Note, there is now a policy for the question. You may use any letter more than once. That means one of the answers may be 2, and you can use number 2 many times, not only once. This is now a strategy. You will see here from 1 to 5, for example. Now 1, answers are more than questions. Take care, the answers, the information will be more than the paragraphs because you will not use all of the answers. Okay. Number 2, pay attention to the opening and closing sentences. Topic sentence of the paragraph, first sentence of each paragraph is important, is essential, vital for you. Also, the last sentence of each paragraph. So, scanning, reading silently, faster for the first sentence of each paragraph and the last sentence. So, I prefer to read the first 3 lines of each paragraph. It's perfect strategy. Number 3, read headings before the passage. As I told you, they need all of them once, or you can repeat as here for some of the answers. Analyze the headings. Read the headings more than the passage and understand, analyze which word is a keyword here. Number 5, answers don't come in order. Don't think that the answers I got now 1, that means that the answer will be 2 or 4, maybe 1 again, because mentioned here that you may use any letter more than once. Let's go to a practical passage now. To you to understand before we started that the passage 1 is the easiest one. Then in the medium is the second passage and the hardest is the third passage. Always, this is the order of a passage difficulty. So let's go to passage 1 in front of you now. You should spend about 20 minutes. So 3 passages times 20, that means 1 hour for IELTS Academic reading. You should spend about 20 minutes on questions 1 to 14, which are based on reading passage 1 on this page. Let's go to the title. The title, The Cicada Song. Good. and section A means paragraph A. So what you want to do now is you will read reading skills. You will read skim only the first 3 lines and the last 3 lines faster to know the topic, theme, end. And as I told you, step 1 to underline names and places. For example, this place, this is a name, and gonna go faster to see numbers. And so I have a number here, I have to highlight, and I have also capitalized always, okay, and numbers, dates. I have here a name, whatever, so I have to highlight, then and so on. So that's all. First, highlight places, people, things with capitalized letter, and numbers and dates or times. Okay, let's go to questions of matching. Our lesson today is only about one type of the IELTS academic reading questions. It's about matching questions. Match the heading with the paragraph, match the information with the paragraphs. Let's see. Let's go to the questions. If I have read, I have only 20 minutes, so take care. Let's go. Question here, yes, this is one of the matching questions, 1 to 8. The essay, the Cicadas song, has 5 sections, 5 paragraphs from A to E. Which, this is the question now, which section contains the following information? Paragraph A, or B, or C, or D, or E. And note, take care, choose the correct letter A to E in boxes 1 to 8. Note, you may use any letter more than once. Maybe A, you want me more than once, D, more than once. Let's see that. Now, how can I answer this question matching? First one, keywords. Keywords in the question, repeated in the passage. And take care. It doesn't matter, it doesn't mean that the keywords in the question should be in the passage, necessary to be in the passage. No, but a synonym, another meaning with the same meaning, but another words or another expression. So take care of this point. And the important keywords, what are keywords? The important words in a sentence. Look at number 1 here. Cicadas. It is not essential, so because it's the passage title, so it means it's mentioned, repeating. So can be very difficult. Any adjective, any adverb, they are important for you to look and take care and to just concentrate your attention. Difficult to see among the trees. Okay, so now keywords for me, very difficult, can be very difficult to see among the trees. I want to look for this one faster. You have to try to remember. If you don't, go back again to section 1 and try to see. You will not find any of that inside the lines if you scan or scan. Look at B now. We said here, difficult to see. Very difficult to see. Can be very difficult to see. And there is a verb. Take care of the verb here again. Go back. Can be very difficult to see among the trees. Look at now section, section here. Wait. In B, there is nothing here mentioned about among the trees. It talks here, if you just have read, so you want to see here just about the sound and the ability to hide and so on. Okay, let's go to C. Can be very difficult to see among the trees. So I have here the tree-based environment easily. Look at now what happened. Synonyms. Can be very difficult to see. Cannot see means cannot be seen, cannot be visible for others. And now the synonym, blend into their surroundings. Blend means hide. Tree-based environment easily, so can hide itself. The answer cicada can hide itself with the tree environment easily using trees. So this is not the same meaning. So the answer is section C. So again, keywords, and put in your mind the keywords should be a synonym always. A synonym of the same, but there are some keywords, other keywords can get you the meaning. So one is C. Okay. Let's go to second question. I'm sorry. The second question here is cicadas become quieter. Quiet, not quiet. Quiet being called. So become quieter when they perceive danger. It didn't move. It doesn't walk. No, just become calm. Quiet. Okay. So I have here adjective, concentrate, or adverb, concentrate. Okay, and we have here a time when they perceive danger. Okay, so what is the answer here? Do you think it will be for this question in passage? In passage C. If you have read again, you will see one of the words here is, look at this sentence. Actually, diminish the noise. Again, see, you will have here, again, I will go back, I'm sorry for the question again. Become quieter when they perceive danger. Become quieter, okay. So no noise means, yes, if you are quiet, means no noise, yes, perfect. So here, actually diminish. Diminish means erase, stop the noise, means become quiet. So the same meaning, but is a synonym for the meaning here. So this is the answer should be C. So again, the question, then keywords, the same strategy. An answer to that is often, compared. Compared is a verb. Take care of the verbs, adjectives, adverbs, time phrases like when or any other time phrases, usually, always, often, and so on. So compared to cicadas by mistake. Again, an insect, a name of an insect, yes, that is often compared, insect compared with cicadas. So I have to see in the answer some comparison phrases. Let's see that by mistake, and the word by mistake is important. Maybe I would say another synonym like wrong, unintentionally, the same by mistake. So let's go to the, okay. Which period have this one? It is E, section B. Yes. Assumed to be similar to cicadas. And the question not answered. So where the answer? Yes, go back here. You will read that there is one called crickets. Crickets. Look at this one now. A noise-making process that differentiates them from crickets. So male cicadas is different from crickets. Now the answer, which many people incorrectly, by mistake, not correctly, no, by mistake, incorrectly, the same, by mistake, assume to be similar to cicadas by mistake. So the answer is that one. So the answer is B. Okay, that's great. The same strategy again. Keywords. Know that the keywords have verbs or adjectives or adverbs or time phrases. Then go back to the sentences or paragraphs, skim and scan faster with your eyes, and you will see synonyms, not the same words, but same meaning. Let's go question 4. a specific species, kinds or types of cicada that periodically means time by time, attracts a lot of human attention. From time to time, attracts a lot of human attention. A specific species of cicadas, not all cicadas types, a specific type. Good. I got now the question. What are the keywords here? Periodically, a specific species, and attracts human attention. Let's go to the answer and why the answer of 4 here is section A. Oh my God, yes. Why? First, the word critical, the same as it is. Unlucky. Then attracts, the same as it is. Unlucky. Then media attention. Media attention means a camera. If you go to the booth just to take photos, means you are a man. Okay, I need a direct word. Okay, go back again here. For anyone means one of the people, and anything now is different. To hear for miles and miles around. So the two lines now. This is the answer for question 4. I have some words the same as it is. Periodically attracts a lot of, plenty of. Media attention, not saying people, the same. Media attention not for animals. Animals cannot have cameras and others, but media attention means TV programs and so on, cameras, videos, and so on. Excellent. Again and again, what is the strategy you need to do? 1, keywords in the question. 2, keywords have verbs, adjectives, adverbs, time phrases. Good. Go back to the paragraphs, skim and scan by your eyes, reading, and get out the synonyms, not the same words. It's rarely to see the same words. Okay, let's go to question 5. For example, here, a way that cicadas can harm humans. What are the keywords? A way. Cicadas is not a keyword always. So a way can harm humans. Hurts. Harm humans, cicadas is an animal. If you don't know the meaning, it's insect. Really, it's insect. But if you don't know the meaning, it's something harmful. Because he says here, can harm humans. Okay, can harm humans, so that means I can find disease names, cancer, skin disease, and so on. I can see, for example, in the paragraphs, pain, a lot of pain, expressions about pain, sickness, hospitals names, and okay. So let's all medicines names. Let's go now. Keywords can harm humans. Okay, a way that cicadas can harm humans. So which one? The answer is section B here. Sorry, I'm sorry. The answer is section E. Yes, here, and I give you here the clues. Look at this one. I say here in front of you, number 5, can harm humans. It means disease, pain, symptoms of a disease, as I told you, hospitals, names, medicines, and so on. Let's see here. It says, one must be careful. One means people must be careful not to come too close to the most powerful of cicadas, whose sound, why? If heard from just outside the human ear, is known to cause long-term physical damage, irreversible physical damage. Now I have a name, physical damage, of pain, of illness, of disease. And that's why I choose E to be the answer of this question number 5. If you need more, I can give you the question number 6 now. Now the question number 6, the process by which cicadas produce sound is similar to certain musical instruments. What are the keywords? The process. Sure, it's important. It's new now. Now, produce sound. Cicadas produce sound as a verb. Similar to, important, different from, similar to, likely to, might to be. Important. Cicadas produce sound to certain musical instrument. Musical instrument. Musical instrument like guitar, like a oud, and. Oh, perfect. Piano. If I see one of the instruments, music instruments, this is the paragraph, sure. Okay, let's go. So which answer in the paragraphs? You will see that paragraph 1. No, paragraph 2. Section B. Hey, take care. We answered section B before. Yes, in the heading of the question he said, he mentions, maybe you can choose more than once of the letters, section B, more than once, and we did now. Okay, let's go to the answer. Only male cicadas are able to generate the sound. I had generate, and the question produce, synonym. The sound. Their species is known for utilizing a unique physical trait and knowing, process. I got process as the same word that differentiates from records. Oh my God. Is it? No, this is not the answer. The answer is here. Essentially produce, so the verb produce as it is, a drum beat, a song or the sound coming from a drum. Amplified very much in the same way, And the question is, similar to, you're right. Look here. The process is not here now, okay? Let's go to the second of the question. Produce. Sound, a drum beat, a sound. Similar to, and in the same way, okay? And I'm looking for now what? Yes, music instrument. Yes, I have one here. Read the question carefully. Get out faster. Keywords. Keywords means important verbs, important adverbs, important adjectives, time phrases, any connecting words or similarity or different from, similar to, and so on. Care of these words. Then go to the paragraphs, skim and scan, looking for the synonyms before the same words. I will let you send you this 7 and 8. They are like assessment for you, only 7 and 8. And I will send you more and more about the science of IELTS reading, just to look for matching. Hope you understand matching question in IELTS academic reading and take care of this point. A strategy. First strategy is just to highlight 5 things: people's names, people's jobs, things, places names with the capital letters, then times, yes, whatever time phrases, Sunday, Monday, weeks, months, January, February, March, April, and so on, or years, number of years for some historical passage. If you did that faster, you will have some questions related to. Go into the matching questions type 1 today and do the strategy again. Keywords. From the question, keywords means adjectives, verbs, adverbs, time phrases, and some nouns not mentioned in other questions. Go to the paragraphs, skim and scan, give the synonyms, the same meaning but other words. This is how to overcome the difficult matching questions, match the headings, match the information with the paragraphs or with the sections. I hope you today that you got all the information and one of the secrets for IELTS and how did I get 8. Good night. Thank you for listening and watching. Hope you, if you like the content, please support my channel with like, share, and subscribe. See you. Bye-bye.